Obusiani como our channel social so I'm say Haxi AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast also trying to make headlines. Na jemre na EDB exomo. Onia yembo in political highways in Edem any asem koto akra. Na honorable Edem Agbana PMO ewo PAC committee na otrans na ohwehwe nkrata mu no. Onia ohun se eye district assembly CEO no ana opinion odano no onia employees mako 10 omu tier 1 tier 2 contribution no yatete enso yintua ya onua me no kase omu atranse a sansem wosi no omu eboy nkyiremu a district officer no ne ho akire no ewo sa kwan no so a enye asem koto akra na yemo nwura nseminim na yenhwe ne yekọ ani de yeba hye no so am say aha say AGH Politics Avenue.
And this is the reason that they have to make a formal request. And you only paid them just 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago. You are the DC, right?
Yes, sir, madam.
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
Listen and listen closely. Because there's a lot going on in your assembly that you will never know about. You will never know about. The finance officer paid them just 2 weeks ago, and these are people supposed to be collecting commission for you. And Gomoa Central, you have the most infractions, and most of them are from the finance office. Mrs. Menkashri, let's move on. The next infraction is on paragraph 239, and Honorable Edem Agbana will take care of that.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, paragraph 239. The Assembly has been cited for Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, 239. The Assembly failed to pay the Tier 1 and Tier 2 contributions for an employer, for 10 employers, amounting to over 6,000 Ghana cedis. If the Honorable DC can explain why the Assembly did not comply with the regulations.
Yes, sir, Honorable Member. Yes, in fact, when I took over, some of these things came to me, and later we made sure that such amount was also paid.
Mr. Chair, if the auditors can confirm whether these payments have been made now.
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been paid to both Senate and then the hedge fund. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Who is supposed to be in charge of paying the Tier 1 and Tier 2? Use a microphone, please.
Sorry. Mr. Chair, the DFO.
The DFO?
Yes.
Were you there at the time of the audit?
No.
My advice to you is when such a question was put to you, you weren't there. The DFO sitting over here was there. You pass it on to him. Let him answer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
His office is probably bigger than yours.
Thank you, sir.
Pay attention. There's a lot going on at the finance office that you don't know about.
Thank you, sir.
The next infraction is on paragraph 243, and Honorable Cletus will take care of that.
Thank you, Chair. Let me, before I ask my question, may I know the IGF situation of your assembly? Last year, how much did you collect as IGF against the budget?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Last year we collected around 1,400,000.
How much?
1,400,000, 1.4.
But what was your target?
Our target was 1 million, around 1,300,000 and I don't have it off here.
So you exceeded your
we
target.
Exceeded it
Sir,
marginally.
please, can you get closer to your mic so we hear you?
We exceeded it marginally.
That's good. Fantastic job done. So how come that you fail to pay IGF staff if you targeted, if you budgeted, or if you exceeded your target? How come that you are cited for not paying IGF staff? How do you want them to take care of their families?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think we were not able to pay them monthly at the end of every month. So, because our revenue, we said that it doesn't come in, but we have to at least collect for a number of months before we'll be able to get that much and pay them. So at the end of every month, it's not sufficient fund to pay them. But this time we are trying our best to make sure that every month we'll pay them so that they do have something at the end of the month.
Is it that it's not because it's not your priority?
It's our
But
priority.
these are people who they have families to take care of. And if you look at how much you pay them, it's woefully inadequate. But that is not what we want to say here. But for you to be able to exceed your target, at least you shouldn't be cited for this infraction. Lastly, have you paid them?
Yes,
Have they been paid now, up to date?
Yes, please, Honorable.
They've been paid?
Yes, please.
Can they order that or otherwise?
Yes, Honorable Chair, with regards to this infraction, the salaries have now been paid to the staff. As to whether subsequent to that they have been paying them, we are here to carry out that audit to come up with that infraction. Thank you.
Okay. Former DC one.
You are also a former DC. Efo, I want to find out your IGF staff. How much do you pay them a month?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think the highest take a little over 800 Ghana cedi.
And the lowest?
The lowest around 500 something, 80 also. I can't quickly confirm, but I have to check and see.
So you can find out that these monies that you pay them, they are just like, I don't know how to describe them, but you also know that considering the cost of living now, these are not any monies that at least will be able to fend they and their families for even a month, even a week. And then you are refusing to pay them. So do you think that if they go to do collection, they go to collect money, revenue collection, you think they will do proper work and they will account all to you, they will bring all the money to you? They will not do it because the small that you are supposed to even give them, you are not giving it to them. So what will motivate them to be able to generate enough for you?
Honorable Chair, I think these people are the laborers, cleaners, and they are not the... okay, excellent, thank you. No, because...
No, my brother, they are human beings.
Yeah, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Mr. Chair, basically what my colleague wants to say is that even if they are laborers, they need to be motivated to work. You need to pay them their emolument so that they can,
Yes,
put in their best. That's basically what he's saying.
Yes, please. And
This is chief executive, make this your priority. These are low-income earners that we need to prioritize. So I just want to put it before you that take it as a priority. Don't let them, be there for so long without being paid. It doesn't augur well for those at the top. These people sacrifice a lot. They are the reason why our offices are clean. They are the reason why our environment is clean. They do all the things that we will not have time to do. So prioritize their emolument. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Madam, you are the coordinating director, right?
Yes, please.
How long have you been there?
Since September last year, 2025. Please.
Since September last year.
Yes, please.
Madam, you need to open your windows to your office. There's a lot going on at the accounting office. You and the DC. This happened in 2024. Look, 3 security men, they weren't paid for 3 months. How are they supposed to survive? Cleaners, 4. You have a laborer, an office clerk, Sarah Akun. She worked for 3 months without getting paid. Business development officer wasn't paid for 3 months. And you were there. And DC, you have come to inherit this. Let me move on.
Mr. Chair, as soon as I took over, we cleared all the arrears at the time. And from there, somewhere, I think July, August, we paid all the arrears that we met.
Sir, if you've ever been a farmer and there is a wheat growing in your farm and you cut the top, don't think you've done anything because the roots are still there. They can grow up another time. And this time when they are growing up, the tree will grow up thicker than it was before. I will more free advice, in fact.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go to DACF accounts. Gomoa Central, your infraction is on paragraph 220, and Honorable Jessel will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Gomoa Central, this has to do with overutilization of the DACF on expenditure items. You had a total allocation of about 2.4 million. 10% of it was the upper limit to which you could utilize it on this specific item, which is the administrative expenses. You actually exceeded that and utilized 491,000 Ghana cedis on administrative expenditure. That's overshooting by 101%. On the face of it, it sounds totally financially irresponsible. What happened?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. During that year, our IGF from the beginning was not that much. So we spent a lot from common fund to take care of some recurrent expenditure. And that's why it went far beyond the 10%.
Mr. Chair, that cannot be an acceptable excuse. The common fund amount allocations were sent to you with accompanying guidelines. And in the guidelines, you are not expected to use over 10%. Indeed, it's clear, you used in excess of 101%. That's not even any small marginal variance that could be accommodated with this kind of explanation. And so, can you come again with a better explanation and what you have since done to correct this?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think auditors advise us to strictly adhere to the guidance. So the following year, we try to do our best to make sure we stay within there.
The following year, you did or you tried to? What did you try to do? And when you tried, what did you really achieve? Can you tell us, please?
Now we adhere to the guidelines and spend within the percentage.
So in this specific one, the auditors recommended that you refund. Have you since done that?
No, please.
Mr. Chair, they have failed to, well, they flouted the guidelines. They failed to comply with the auditor's recommendation, and so I recommend them to you for further action and directive, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gomo Central, your IGF in 2023 was 1.2 million. Your IGF in 2024 was 1.1 million. Here you are, you had about 13 workers that you should use your IGF to pay, you did not pay them. And here you are overspending on your DACF. I've said it and I won't say it again, that we have a serious problem in your finance office. This is what you are going to do. Any IGF that you are going to earn this year, you have to pay 20% of it into
Mr. Chair, yes. Sorry to butt you, just before you conclude on your directive, just to avert your mind that this assembly appears to have an overcapacity. And they have IGF target of 1.3. They've been able to meet that, in fact, exceed that marginally. I expect that the new DCE would have put in place additional measures to be able to rake in additional IGF. So this infraction of just 491 is meager for them. And I think that the 20% directive is too lenient to them. And that's not acceptable. Respectfully submitted, sir.
What he is trying to tell me is I'm getting, lenient in my older days. It's going to be 30% of your IGF. Pay it into your DACF account this year. That is what.
We in some who team course watching on the song. I'm not so jemre. That's an so bad in the Dominion. Only a bishia, not a small question.